How do you move in life in this awareness? How do you take decisions? How do you plan? How do you know what is right or what is wrong? All our life we have used mind and thinking. And it's not that it is wrong. But in awareness, another innate ability in us becomes more profound, which is intuitiveness. Somehow we know from our heart that this is the path to go. It doesn't matter, even when you take the path and things don't go in a way what we all call as success. But maybe this is the way it has to happen. That intuitiveness keeps us in harmony. Harmony with everything around us. And you as the self know that there are no choices. This I call as choiceless awareness. To live in awareness, things unfold, you accept the results, and you move on. There is nothing right or wrong, good or bad. It's like you are not resisting, you are not fighting, whatever the divine planning is. In this egoless state, everything is right. It doesn't mean that something is going wrong in front of you, you will not object to it. But then again, it will be part of the play. But you can't decide beforehand. Whatever will happen in that moment, you may or may not do. So all the baggage of mind with planning and too much of deciding about what's going to happen next and next and next goes away. Nobody knows the future, because when future comes, it comes in form of this moment only. And if this moment is lived as this moment, future will be lived as this moment only. And so you stay as an empty mind, a transparent mind, a pure mind, or you can call it no mind. It is such a restful state. It is the most blissful state where things are unfolding in their own way. So the question of deciding, planning is not there. Sometimes others decide things for you and you accept them. And sometimes there is some discretion happens on its own, unknowingly. Somehow something feels right to the heart and it just happens. And what a beauty in this type of emptiness. You can't just keep thinking all the time, this or that, this way or that way. Life flows in a rhythm. It's like everything is singing the song of God, song of that truth. And in this moment of transcendence into awareness, you find that everything is in harmony. It was always in harmony, except you. who was always thinking something different than the word, different from the nature. So nothing really changed. Only your own perception has dropped. So the way you were thinking was making you unhappy, making you miserable. Your own decision making was making you suffer. Because whatever the results of your decision from your ego, either those things were not happening, making you sad and unhappy, or if they were happening, you were more after that. You were never satisfied and more restless. So in both ways you were suffering as a person. But in presence, you accept everything. You keep quiet. You stay in your own bliss. And things unfold in the best possible way and the way it should happen. And in the grace of your own presence, everything becomes divine and beautiful. Trust yourself, trust your presence, and be happy forever. All the decision making and planning, let it come from your own intuitiveness. The whole nature will be supporting you. Whole universe will be supporting you. And you will notice that everything around you was always looking for you to be silent. And everything is so happy now because you are silent. You have come back home. Home of awareness, home of presence, without the mind chatter, purest of pure, innocent like a child, always fresh, never-ending joy, fountain of infinite bliss and peace, always.